I mean, I feel like we did it all, man. Like we put out hit songs for years. We were putting out hit songs. Like there was never a year where Baseline didn't have a hit song.
Okay.
We always had hit songs. Like, you know, I toured, you know, UK, and maybe the only place I didn't go to perform was in the States. But all these places where my guys went about Mava, SA, kind of did that.
Okay.
I produced for almost everyone in the industry. Then I was like, what's next? Like this, it's like a loop, right?
Okay, so
it's like chasing a song, chasing a hit song every time. Then I was like, nah, I think since I also had other talents, I was like, let me just try to. Yeah. That's also nothing as a way like school you know. So I think maybe that really toned down the hustle in the music side.
Tay is a marketing genius, bro. So yeah, he went around and told everyone, you know, Mnet is gonna be there, Channel O is gonna be there, so it'll be a good vibe for all you guys. Could you move vibe? But because we're giving you guys exposure, we're not paying any of you guys. Check out.
Mazo ndiri, I think meno nkavaya kwa MCA, meno nkachoka ine ndikuvaya.
Oh, okay.
So chiki nake nkanduza, iya nkanduwaza. Then namfusa bwanji, ata makhala ndi mkunda mulumu mwake, nda mataka aja amango menya kashota. Zona? Amango kufira kabisa.
The answer would depend with the who rose.
Kora jina lioni mgankula?
Basi. Ufuse Bridget, na mfano Olympic kwa bidi.
Ase Sonye?
Amembi kila keri?
Sonye amalimbi asama imbi kageri.
Matrans bembe mbosaji bwana.
Kodi no muna kumana? Oh.
Okay. Sonye amalimbi kila se.
Koma mbili rodi majoga kwa topanda kalikose.
Yeah, unena, speak for yourself.
Okay.
Speak for yourself.
Unajoga kundija.
Nakwela ngo. Pepa langa nalitenga nakwela.
Koma nakalako I think
What I say, na chaka.
Nakalako. Ninkabanga ikam. There you know I come. Smartphone la zabwini. You know. Lemba 4 lo konza imos.
School kwa MCA imarani. Anta malemba lu
Okay, apart from jina jili jose, koma so kulisi bwana.
Zibwana.
Zibwana ndi, that's true.
Zibwana.
That's true.
Akoma si koma MCA yake siaba no vai. Wano nuanga nalo wakeri kombi.
Wano
ni mazona jo.
Wano with the
Lijara said, I remember my pops graduated from MCA.
Yeah, pamakala.
Okay.
Muntu serious.
I think ina sababu kachibwana ndege na kwena za bwele laso.
Umazoji menene ibwele some game. Ndi anabwe some degree.
The degree.
There's degree programs now,
I'm a weeders.
So zina jasanga you just makosi sabu ulepeka
amwene I say ine my assignment mabasi document makumbe nangolemba kwa imozi
and ndana uchepa
I say what is that yani
wana mawida
nele bako kabozi
I'm a weeder. I know nzanga wina wake
nakonza
anamuida
kuma ile pointless kuda sindeni kumalemba izi zikifanya kwanza tusinanga timono da kamalemba maoje na je makala uri basi ndo semester ya kuzapadikiza mamaxity
kumazina ja sama padikiza kumakari oyo ngodigira maiso SCA kabena jani kabena
uzangu lemba
okay kumazota yamba mukuzio
zabobo
dem mateo munaulula ma points sana
sida lele za mbili and I see what more about it guys I can see that thing is recording right
anakukala ya kudaba
Komano, I think makamera anu saoneka guy. I think I have to introduce you guys before camera Gugu. But before that, I think Mungu mveka mawoka. I want you and you to describe yourselves in one word. Before. kuyamba.
In one word. Genius.
Straight up.
That is the genius guy kuno.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Wametoka wini. Ndio atambala ukamini.
Okay, apart from genius, I also have where the anger so many best.
You can describe him.
Shoot. Let's hear it.
Okay, there's two actually. So Musang have pioneers,
Okay.
and legends.
Oh.
Wow.
Wanga the two in the black in the genius.
Nah, not black genius.
Yeah.
Pioneers are apart from the genius, because we already know these guys are genius.
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
Yeah, that's what
actually-
I'm being. They're genius. But yeah, I like that genius that crash.
Yeah, so crash. Yeah.
But no. Yeah, genius is
Siligatua.
genius. And then we have pioneers, legends,
Okay. And there.
Myth, I say.
myth.
Yeah.
The man,
The man.
the myth.
The man behind.
The man behind.
There's so many stories, but I believe with it, people don't actually know the face. They don't know the person. So yeah.
All in there.
P on
Yeah.
the board.
There's no P on the board.
P
Just
on
hear
the
P on the
I think
board.
in this one was longer describe John Josh for your Talo amunomo and I go fusa kuti, do you know this guy? And then ndamuzira konkuno.
That was it. I go good. I said.
Mwamuchukisa. Yeah, all right.
Say, Ababa, ndandolo kuti mira mbira sitinamveka. I mean, we have two legends. I just said it.
But do we have two legends?
Hey, I say that was enough for I say which button?
Aye, come on.
Dinani.
Subaziwa.
Hey, command
Nice one.
Yeah, I say we needed that. We needed that.
Guys, we have Bledge in the building. And the Bledge are...
Wait. I say you don't have to start with me. Come on, I say. What are you doing? I say.
Okay.
I say only
Okay.
to one inside.
So introduce the people.
I say, ladies and gentlemen, we have Sonye and P on the board. Two legends,
Two legends.
the pioneers. Guys.
Yes, sir.
My genius.
Sorry, guys.
Is this P on the board the one that was sponsoring the beef during the Daredevil times?
I say.
What's that?
It a beef here. Kafuna kumenyedwa nazo.
Ndana kafuna kumi.
That time, man, I was good friends with Fredo.
Yeah.
Inside the beef, Zafigano. So, Umazoa K, Fredo heavy, hyphen now, right? So, we don't know so yeast. I'm going to talk Fredo. I said, there's a beef eating because it's squash.
Yeah.
Then I was a guy, ugulu umaziwa, vano, kabada yose no maziwa, menye na yaweja, MOP star. Utoga different. I said, then because this year, I say, JB, dingo mpiga mfana, dingo mpiga ba no bafansi, did it serious? I say, so, yeah, man, those were the times. And you're rolling dole, people wake up. You also not be in this squad. Peacefully, I said.
Hey, is this still?
We're caught in the middle. So JB, I said, "Think I'm big and fun." I said, "I was my guy. I said, "How good it is serious?"
They don't know that as a beef, is it?
Yeah, it's a beef.
Koma nini mwana ngadiru beef je makome sangini. Mwina chfori timayonera kudali. Koma mwina antu amene munali mu katika timweni mwe makala ina yake. Koma
I wasn't even inside the beef. In Congo Bangers in the certain. Nah, I don't think this is what we were in it for. Anyways, we had our own vision of what we were trying to do, and it was like a distraction to it. Yeah,
you can actually tell. It's like you guys were like in your own world doing like different.
Check out. Then Ubezuri Agawanga record like Daredevils, and Daredevils are like homies. They device what Daredevils, which is in Kakanga,
yeah, in invest a beef ya Fred on the physics. But also wana uda machira bond the Daredevils.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, ngini agenga dimene. Then imagine ada kala kumana mu studio ndezinga kale. Yeah.
Oh my guys, before we go on. Introduction then dimene ndaikagale. Guys, literally we are blessed.
We're honored
to have these two legends, these two geniuses in the building. Guys. So, I just wanted to know how did this collaboration, this P and Sonya collab started?
Yeah, I think we have different stories. It might be. The first time I heard about P was through my brothers, actually, and Dre. Okay. Yeah, he used to chill with my brothers. Then I think Kumano Wambano was when it was through. I wanted to start a magazine.
Okay.
It was gonna be a hard copy magazine.
It was actually before that.
Yeah.
When I got Gomonda.
Oh yeah, well, Gomonda. Yeah,
When I got Gomonda. Yeah. So the way that I remember it, so when he was doing beats at the time, he was starting out. So he was putting up posters in the hood. You know that he's doing beats.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I said for real.
Yeah. Print posters.
Print posters.
I said humble beginnings.
Studio. So he was moving around with the posters.
Yeah.
Then
I said, when was that?
Okay,
When was
producers
that?
do that now. You want me? I'm a beat. No, by that time it was social media.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
When was that?
This was probably 2008, 7.
no, it was actually before that. It should have been 6.
6, yeah? Yeah,
Yeah,
probably
2006.
Yeah. Then we met again in mini basi. Yeah. Then that's when he picks up. You know that he was trying to do the magazine. Then we started talking after that.
Okay. So I said that time you were already graphic designing.
Yeah, because I started graphic designing, beat making, video editing at the same time.
Wow.
Nde umapanga poster weka.
Yeah, poster.
Ukaimata weka.
Kambani gimora se kumbuka poster wona sika pa maspika yo.
Ana zika ma speakers must.
Anya kapisa ya. DJ Sonyezo.
DJ Sonyezo.
Yeah, good times, man. Good times.
Yeah, then he wanted to start the magazine. Then we didn't start out doing music together. We started doing
The
magazine together. So he wanted to print out the magazine. Remember that time when I did Abstract Beats?
Yeah.
So when Abstract had, for lack of a better word, defunct, it wasn't working anymore. So Sonya had seen a gap. Then we wanted to do something similar, but it ended up that was Timber Mag. My own age because of Gumbugira. But yeah, we didn't a blog. What would you call a blog today? So it was online. Yeah.
Okay.
We were the first online magazine.
So
probably.
Okay. So as for you, P, how many like sound engineering? You know,
I started music way back when, bro. I started music when I was 13.
Okay.
So mazo ntava kwa step
Kuluchenza.
Makama visho so kulichenza kuna my visho so yo I've bumped heads with a bunch of guys. I got the comrades who's Kamlamu. Those were the big brothers. So I came up. Those were the guys. I mean, I can't guide. I need a guide.
Okay.
Yeah. So after that, then one of the guys were comrades, Rogers Gondre. Okay, and I got introduced to Goodson Gomonda. So I'm a student and master manager and the sensei. Goodson Gomonda. So I learned my stuff through Goodson. So he became a very good friend during that time. So he's the one who taught me the whole engineering and stuff. Yeah.
But I gotta say, the time that baseline was coming, your sound was very different. You too. I say, you know what? Okay, I remember when I wanted to learn production, because ende kupanga mabidi ne number funo kale I didn't say so like I wanted to learn when I play my instrument you be the so like ndapanga approach my guy yanja na mango ndi bweza ayo ndapita samwe unaona ngati kamfana yanja so I think ndikufuna no kuti ndikuganiza zokuti ndikamavera nyimbo zakunje zinkuma ndikoma kuno kumuntu ngapange sound ina yake kuti at least like close to this zikoza kuteka. So when Dead Devils came in, I was like, wow, this is it. And then you guys came in now. It was like, wow. No, now I did again. So I remember, I think the first song that I heard was Mr. Captain.
Yeah.
I think for me it was Mr. Captain.
Yeah, but that was like after like what 3 years in?
No, that was actually early on. Mr. Captain was a leaked song.
Yeah, it was a lick song. Yeah.
Oh,
No, I meant like
okay.
like the production side.
Uh-huh.
Would you be able to first impression that Lusa?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, cause yeah.
Yeah, it was
Mr.
08.
Captain was. I remember I recorded Mr. Captain 09 December. It was by 26 December. I was just bored at home. Then I think
inaruga mufoni mu studio.
Oh,
I said,
Yeah.
don't go up and grab mine.
no, that
okay. First impression, yeah.
Yeah,
Yankee.
Oh,
Yeah, Yankee
I
was.
said, so in a way, I think what I did have like Mr. Captain, then luckily namba no pesa no like nyimbo zina no zambuyo mwake.
Yeah.
the
But they were
baseline
like,
song.
oh okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
So these guys
yeah.
have been around like. I think because of getting time in for me,
Yeah.
and then I wasn't keeping up.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you took me by surprise. I was like,
Yeah.
I said, I'm trying to get to this level, and then these guys are already like doing things. I said, and then you go see how I say.
But as you can see, I was doing let's say the posters that make beats like in 2007. So it's not just like what you nango. It was like, you know,
Okay. But what inspired you? I say, like personally,
to make beats.
hey,
I don't
like
know.
everything, just to be like a creative. Because like you started doing graphics, music, video editing at the same time. So,
Yeah.
like, what inspired you?
It all started with music. I remember my late brother MacArthur and I got a keyboard, you know. Yeah. I don't know where he got it from. So he had it. I think he was trying to learn how to play. So when he was learning this, I was right there, my owner. I could say so I wanted to also learn. So I remember Mapunzanga, the national anthem. So it was like interesting from there, right? Then I remember the first ever beat I ever made was on a keyboard. It was cool. It was what's this? My visual, right? This was at Elma High. Elma High School, yeah.
Elma Inagamor.
Yeah, so I remember there was keyboard in there, it had drums in it. So I remember I made a beat and like I made drums and then I made like Naimba. Then on visual I rapped on that beat. So it was a full circle. Like I made the beat, I rapped on it. I don't even know. I was young. Maybe I was like what? 15 somewhere. Yeah, I was very young. Yeah. So pretty much from there, then I had a friend, I get my Charles. He had like a FL computer. Yeah, he had like a FO3 or something.
Okay.
I remember first time he opened it, I was like, hey, I said, my guys, my beat on me, I was confused. I was scared. I was like, hey, I'll just sing a chobanga. But slowly then, started making beats. Learning how to make beats, yeah.
Wow.
All right. So from Mwagumana, because of the magazine and what happened now?
Okay. Because we all used to go kwa GME, kwa Gomonda, right?
I said Gomonda. I think si oyamba muchua.
No, Desert.
Desert goes on a muchula.
Desert and Amuchua. So Gomonda used to have a studio, Achega.
Okay.
So we all used to meet there, Kunamiwawa, Achega. So then Gomonda left for the States, Achega.
Oh.
So when he left for the States, we didn't have a stable. And at the time, Yankee had compilation Excel.
Okay. Chimene madziwira kuti munthu ndwakale amamutchula kuti Yankee osati hyphen.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So my history with hyphen is a little bit different from everyone else's.
Okay.
Because in the case, tinava kugeri mozi, tinkenda limozi.
Oh.
Ku St. Andrews.
St. Andrews.
Yeah. So tinkenda limozi. So K anazavagu States and anazavagu UK. So when I came back in Azabazega K wasn't rapping, but I was rapping.
Oh,
I used to be a musician.
Ghost Riser.
The ghost that lives rhymes the riser. So even if you meet people in the hood, most people won't call me P on the board. They'll go, hey, ghost, Okay, from the time that I was rapping, I check out.
It's left for that day, right?
I was a big Wu-Tang fan. I was a big Wu-Tang fan. I check out. So in a decade in Kandali music, okay. So when I came back, I was the first person to take him into the studio. I check out. His first track were with me. I check out. And then when I noticed with Aji Gulire is more skilled than I am, then I kind of pulled back and was like, let's shine light on Danny.
Wow.
So when Gomonda had left, because everything we used to do now got Gomonda. So when Gomonda had left, we didn't have a stable. Then I'm promoting K online. In I bumped across this guy called George Chikoko, right? And George sent me equipment, but we didn't have a stable. So I had studio equipment, but we didn't have a stable. So with Bro Dagumana, we're working on the other stuff. In he had a room with BQ.
Okay.
So in 2008, that was early 2008.
Yeah.
I anazandi tumiza kuno ma stay in my dad for a holiday.
Who else?
Ku South.
South.
Sorry, kuno Guzori or South. I check. So like anazandi tumiza.
Oh, one of them South.
Anazandi tumiza South. I say.
Okay.
So do I mean the west of South is na bizo because nango shava ina. Check. So when we went back, we basically started building the studio. The Ajigulio. So I was like, I will come up with the name for this joint. So I'd rely on them for the creative stuff. I check out. Come up with the name for the magazine. Come up with the name for the studio. That's when Baseline was born.
Yeah.
So tinkanya mugo vago mbayano go grandma dabwa.
Put him with Judo Studio.
Studio. Go BQ. I check out. So that's basically how we did the music thing.
I think you were also color in the background on Aziambakalikali. Chifugwa mina kwambira ruda zindikira uri yankenda mina ma rapper bona la I think
let me move to the back.
Yeah. And umazori my guys ambira mabala liga akamva P on the board. Where is that pro P?
Oh, okay.
So antena mazaganisa ngati kuti the pro P wangojosa pro.
No, but even with the baseline thing, it was a strategic thing.
Okay.
With Bro, I check out. So with Bro, we actually agreed because there were two fronts to it. I check out when we were doing. We had a media group. I check out, and at that time we had corporate clients as well. So I said, hey, Bro, you step in front, handle the musician side because that's what you're doing.
Pro.
Okay. With Bro, I check out with Sonya. I check out. You step in front and do the music thing. I'll handle the corporate clients, but I don't want to go to the corporate clients. This is going to be a musician. Oh. So that's basically how we did it with Bro.
So you guys had like a proper setup, like
I think you
I check. So that's basically how we're doing it. I didn't want to go into meetings, Ngaruri and
got the artists.
And the bosses would be like, okay, Murama Vanga is a musician. I didn't want to be associated with the music like that.
Yeah, that time it was like being a musician was associated with Wajamba. And then now you can say you can step into an office and say I'm a musician, but I also do this. Exactly, but like the guys, like the way, let's say Fizo, the way he brands himself, he's a musician, but also he also has a bank, corporate side. So you see now it's different. But
it wasn't like that.
It wasn't like that. It was either you're a musician, Wajamba.
So yeah, that's how we did it. So being in the background wasn't a problem, but we all played our roles. As long as the movement was no, but anyone who was in the industry knew who I was because we knew okay, Sonya likes working at night. Bloodshot eyes or check on fun also making beats and stuff like that. Then we start working during the day, take the beats, go to the radio station. So the people knew okay, we deal with this guy. Or even the journalists and stuff like that. They'll see me pull up. I said in that they still do my phone at the menu now promoted in the papers and stuff like that. So yeah, running around that was a deal, bro.
Yeah.
So Zimatega that time, like the corporate side. Also, their music. Your music, it would
No, the corporate side, yo, bro, like, in die in the Basanjale, I'm not gonna do that. Say, this is go over gas, so got the power go get. But everything we would do, and I say, like, we were balling out because we were getting paid on the corporate side as well. I check out. So yeah. Not like doing ads or anything like that. We would because me and him, like when we were doing the magazine, we started out as computer programmers. I check out. So we use the computer programming part to penetrate the corporate side.
It's a funny fact. I don't know if we're allowed to say this. The national.
Oh yeah, the nation publications joined. So yeah, we were the ones that took it online.
We the one the first one, the initial one. Good nation, they do online.
So imagine if they were dealing with musicians. Would they have taken it serious?
Okay.
Okay.
Are we supposed to say that? Or?
Yeah.
It was at the bottom because it was done by us.
Podcastmalawi jina jilijo.
Yeah.
Okay. That's nice. So mwachogomene kwenden mwayambano music. Wakamba zori munabanga ya Yankee. That was
First impression.
What the first impression na chiwili?
Yeah, it was the second one.
Umazwa ni mabalaliga for the first impression mona ngandimene nali.
Now okay, so
for the first impression.
Okay, get your confused.
Remember when like Desiree was saying, he started out with Rush. Rush Records.
Crew ya Chisanzo.
Yeah, so Crew ya Chisanzo. So I was one of the founding ones. So check out of Rush.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
Then there's not gonna be beef. But he, Pajanima ulula. Na beef agudi Yankee anaini na udi Rush Records Crew ya Chisanzo. Can I go Z?
Nah. It was never meant to be a crew. So when I was coming from the UK, coming down, right, linked up with Jinx. Check out Kenneth. Is in TZ now. So then we linked up with Clips as well. So I met all these guys.
You're bringing up names of the guy. There was Jinx, there was Muna. Who's Muna?
Yeah, it's the same guy.
It's the same guy?
It's the same guy. So another day, when I was coming to Dubs from the UK, I told Jinx, what I want to do is promote music, but it wasn't hip hop. I listened to this chick, Wago Zimbabwe, Chioniso Maria, right? She used to do like Afro jazz. And I was blown away because she had a hip hop background. I was like, wow, you could do that on a local tip, but it sounds like so urban. So I told Jinx, this is what I want to do. But I'm not a producer, you're the producer. So let's go to Dubs. Then Clips, because it's on air, then maybe he can push this.
Yeah.
I check out. So when I came back to Malawi, then, on the production side, the Jinx was covering it, then he was also sending the buck. But I was trying to find the artists. But most of the artists that I could find were hip hop guys. What I wanted to do was use it as a launch pad for hip hop acts. So if you go back to the earlier works here at Rush Records, you find there were like maybe 20, 30 artists. But then,
Rush Records.
Yeah. But it wasn't a crew. It was a movement to launch my fans. When I was like, you'd hear them on radio and you're like, wow, that's talent. Then I check out, let's promote that guy. So then Kumamali Zero, it started becoming like a crew of people. So I was like, that's not why I got in it. I was meant to be promoting artists, not it should be a group of people that just run. Yeah, so I moved out and we did baseline with my guy,
baseline Narigo and how it.
And to follow.
And to follow. Because that was Heatherick as well.
But now he had his nephew, even Kay, check out. So it was like 4 people.
4 people, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Interesting. Come on, guys. Now, let's just move. My jungle bed. My fan the video so good. Like, I said, seeing how you guys were like passionate about like everything that you were doing at that time, like music, you talk of marketing, you talk of whatever, graphics for Sonya and whatnot. Okay, Sonya's still active, like in terms of Sintuzinas. Like, PE, you've been silent. Like, as far as music is concerned. Komano, I know, you have like something that would Komano, like, what happened? Would like, Okay, maybe you kumbali with maybe you can tell me. Maybe you can say something that I can relate to.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to know like exactly like Panoba. I don't see that fire in you, like
the music.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Good question. No,
it depends. It depends. Like, okay, you say you don't see the fire, like in general, Kavina, as in fire in hustle or just the music side?
Music.
No, music side.
Oh, music side.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like we did it all, man. Like we put out hit songs for years. We're putting out hit songs. Like there was never a year where Baseline didn't have a hit song.
Okay.
We always had hit songs. Like, you know, I toured, you know, UK, and maybe the only place I didn't go to perform was in the States. But all these places where my guys went around Mava, SA, did that.
Okay.
Produced for almost everyone in the industry. Then I was like, what's next? Like this, it's like a loop, right?
Okay, so
it's like
not
chasing
really
a song, chasing a hit song every time. Then I was like, I think since I also had other talents, I was like, let me just try
focus
to.
on.
Yeah. That's also nothing as like school you know. So I think maybe so that really toned down the hustle in the music side. Yeah.
Can we say good?
MCA.
So can we say good? For you, it's not really about the passion.
No, I'm still passionate about music. I still make beats. I still send them to my here and there. You know.
No, he sends me and release tracks.
Yeah, and release songs.
I've heard tracks and I'm like, I see.
Let's lick them.
I see.
I still send beats.
Let's lick them.
I still send beats to artists. Maybe, for example, recently, you know, Cha Yate. Still has produced that. I think a lot of people don't know that. Is it Gudieni?
Gudieni,
yeah. I sent Prez a beat.
Yeah, Prez man.
Yeah.
No, I didn't make the whole beat.
No, the drum, yeah?
Yeah, I sent Prez the beat. Then he liked the drums. So I was like, I just said the music. I was like, he's also a producer.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, cool. He wants his own feel in it. So yeah, he took out the music of the song, of the beat. And he just had the drums. So the drums, they're my drum.
So a melody,
whatever they did.
So you did that for free?
No, he paid me, but it was just the payment wasn't like the payment was no, I didn't charge him as in charge him the way I charge normally if I want to charge.
I think P unalindi Nkolosia mwina ndi.
No, I've been nudging broke. No, so I say
he still does actually.
I've actually been offering to buy the unreleased. He's got unreleased stuff. I'll be like, I said, I'll promote it myself. But yeah, so I'm a fan as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Inayase inesimfana waba Twitter. Kuma I think unabanga tweet ingine nake. Yakuza maartist aku Malawi. Ngati ndisakula kwisound once. Ukagamba kuti nakubweresera ni music ya ku Malawi.
Yeah.
Kuma monakanika kuitenga ndikumavaya nayo.
Okay, that's no, what I say it was nabanga tweet kuti someone was like someone said
you were responding.
I was responding to something.
Oh, okay.
So someone and I was like, I did my part. Like as I was saying earlier on, there's a blueprint.
Yeah.
That it's not like it's not like I came up with the sound. It's not like I came up with the Manganji sound. The Manganji sound was already there.
Yeah.
Those cinemas were we've been singing it since we were kids.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of I managed to you know
urbanize it.
To urbanize it kind of, you know. But then as I was saying, when I look back into music and something that the late legend Lucius Banda said to me was like, you managed to do something that I wanted to do with, let's say, the likes of Nyimbo Ngati Tina. If you listen to Tina, there's Manganji. Yeah. So I didn't know that at the time I was Mikabanga Tiga. I didn't listen to Tina and make Tiga. But then I realized, actually, I grew up listening to Nyimbo
Lucius
Dina. So yes, like I think it was in me. So I just happened to make a beat that has a Manganje element to it. Yeah. So to answer your question, now I was responding. I was saying I did the blueprint. Then it was up to the rest of the artists to, even producers, mostly producers, to jump on it and like make beats like that sound like a Sonya beat. But people don't want to do that. So yeah.
Okay, Pena and Umonanga, you raised the bar too high. So
no, man. Guys, ask any producer.
Azimisira muti. Sagaga mange report.
No, it's like guys, it's like everyone knows Jampo Jagachiva. If you're a Malawian, you know Jampo Jagachiva. So if you're a producer, you can play that thing,
Yeah. So
what's your problem? Because I'm a fan of
they should be lazy. They shouldn't be lazy because when I was making that beat, right? I think I was telling you earlier. I just woke up. How can I experiment the melody? So it took me time for me to get that like to program it. It would have been easy for me just to play it. When I had to program it, I can use it with my samples in.
Yeah.
So I had to it took me almost a day to perfect that loop before I even came up with a whole beat, So it's like people have to learn how to make something, because if you make it wake up, you can know how to how to manipulate and no, well, it's just
I to find a via YouTube possibly Sonye type.
But I've heard now people are making beats like even like the new Tay and Masco.
Yeah,
it's got the Manganje.
Oh yeah.
Tricky. Those tricky beats. Yeah. So yeah, I mean like I think when Sika came out, the other songs that really sounded like had the Manganje element was Angad Mwini's intro as well. Mwini's intro had the Manganje element. And the other person that I really respect as an artist and as a producer is Faith. And when he did the MD as well, it has that. Yeah. So Faith Mista. So yeah, you see, the other people were doing it. They're also taking the vibe but I think it just didn't really grow, as we say. It didn't have a lifestyle attached to it, an image attached to it. So that's why it didn't go that far.
Yeah, we spoke something very interesting before the cameras were rolling. Yeah, and I wanted us just to touch that part. That there's a problem with identity of Malawi music. Because there was the Balaga era where you have Lucius, Alulia Bandi, Unajogash na Charles Nsaku, Bire Gaunda, and all those guys, right?
Busangawa.
Yes. Amlaga Malido. Yes. You had a sound. This is Malawi music. That's why even on radio, nyimbo za Malawi.
Nyimbo za Malawi. That was being played.
20. This is like top 20. Nyimbo za Malawi, right? And that time hip hop wasn't getting in that list. Because it was like an alien, right? That kind of song, until maybe the fusions and stuff like that. When you brought in that fusion of urban culture to the local offer, the question is, not the question rather, but the point is, it elevated the local culture. And we started feeling like, okay, fine, I can also be from the ding dong and still vibe with my local culture.
True.
And that could have been developed. And we're talking about how that aligns with what is happening with Amapiano. Amapiano is a sound from South Africa. Of course, so many origins. People will talk about Kwaito and all those things. Deep house, you're saying. And then from there, it developed, right? And it keeps on developing. There's private school. Amapiano. There's local Amapiano. There's whatever spiritual Amapiano. We were supposed to have I don't know, spiritual Sonye. Can we just call it like that? Because we're supposed to have something that stems from there. And it keeps on growing.
True.
Did you abandon Malawi?
Hey, wow.
They go figure out.
Wabila kunzimba, wabila kucheu. No, I didn't abandon Malawi. I didn't. Because if you can, apart from Tiga, right? I've been giving out. Me and P, we've been putting out like songs that, for example, Figures, we produce at Kamwidi. I made the beat.
Oh.
Yeah. I made the beat. He mixed the song.
Wait, you guys didn't know this?
Whoa.
Yeah, I
My
produced
guys,
it.
what is Muza
So, as you,
I think I made the Muza.
if you did,
ninini kuti mene tuforokoza simapangidwa publicize
koma asakuziwa sife amene akuonera sakuziwa ndendifuna asiwe
so
komano ife tikuyenenazo kuti tikhale oyambira kuziwa
tapita uko
But also, if you
So,
check back,
yeah.
like Anankabango,
Yeah, Anankabango.
I mean, like that's still taking like folk music and transforming it to an urban joint.
And it's you guys.
Yeah. So it's made Ragamba earlier on was about sound development. So if you listen to like K's album, right, Hyphen's album, right, you see a theme of like the album sounds like one artwork. You know, you can listen to it. There's one track that stands out that I don't like, but you can tell it's one sound. So it was developed as that. But nobody people are not working on developing proper sounds. They're just riding on waves. That's the only thing that I see. So even with the house joint, what we were talking about was because South it's related to a lifestyle. So much already Friday, Saturday, Sunday, people fans you vibe out. So that's like lifestyle music. Fans you enjoy. All here it might just be your paper, but look at what Shoma Jones is doing with Gemini. I mean, like BDJ my vegan vibe yage. It's like it's secret sauce. What check? I mean, on top of it because it's related to.
I think point Yago already. It makes a lot of sense. Like think of Woody Menama Bloelan Hungara Jinankasa. Because I'm a mavudu. And here Malawi ndi umphawi. That's why nyimbo zijazima blow up mbili like amangohala kudandaula. True. Pakanana mpasa nickname yana malira. But that guy
one of the funny part about that music was like abezwa rifanzi je kudandaula koma ikuvina.
Antu
Busy Yugulira didn't mpawi man.
I think they were selling hope that time. It was all about hope, you know.
I said, think of Chega Maluzi.
Yeah.
It's like
He was happy though.
What did I say?
I'm celebrating being broke, but no gonna know that I'm broke, bro.
I think point one in a period, being like the lifestyle, like being a party you would contribute to the whole impact.
That's why that local music is also pop in the villages. It's because it relates to the lifestyle that they're going through. So
like you hear Mbenjere, nyimbo zake zina magamba like nyimbo kama nandi chikandiri nchipaso chanchani
kanapita
kujoni. So you think of that music ujet like people
it
relate.
Makes sense.
Ndi maganiza ntapita kujoni.
So in short, panobati kurusa nyimbo zinazodi it's hard for people to relate. For Jingo Banga right wave,
but it might be the same thing that if people watch like the Drink Champs,
Buju Bando.
Yeah, when he was talking about like Afro beats, for example, it says the guys are making money, but what legacy they're gonna leave behind? How come I stopped making music maybe 2012, but people still talking about that time. So it just shows the impact on also doing meaningful music.
You know, Banova and Ankabango will have a playlist and Singai Bank next.
That song has a funny story.
Okay.
The whole album has a funny.
The initial beat. Oh yeah, it was the whole album.
It was the whole
What
album.
about Jamnali Somas come album, Major?
Yeah, that was the first time I think. Yeah.
Give us the story. What happened?
Oh yeah. I think the first beat was Desert Eagle, right?
So you say, I don't remember.
Yeah, and I remember. I remember because I remember Desert D was. I remember that way he was putting some drums. I come here, drum sequence in here, like no man.
Okay.
Then I think the PC crashed.
Yeah.
Crashed. Almost half of the album. First impression was so we had to start again. So I think the first song that we started was because we wanted to make Ananka Bango a single. I remember it was supposed to, I don't know.
Okay.
Temejo Gusumana was already out.
Gusumana leaked.
It was buzzing.
I didn't even mix it. Then I passed a cake. I say come go very demo because Gusumana was session year is dirty.
Okay.
So, but we couldn't lock in a proper track. See my rogas or piggy got bobo. So then Gusumana, I think it was Marcus and Adibasa. So,
super producer.
So it locked in. That's how like Gusumana is got S30 on it because Tinai present on the same session. Then I came here and I made my manga studio agent. Then K gave it the clips. Clips put it out. Then blower. Then remember there was Match Beats and I was like, wait, right?
Yeah.
So K is making waves. Black Rhino, you know, Johnny guy with Tay.
Yeah.
Black Rhino.
Black Rhino. So time manager, yeah, K I'm going to go town. But anyways, so they expressed interest. We know that they wanted to sign K. I check out. When I was like, now we want to bring him on. So it was me and him. We're moving together at the time. So, come on. You should be involved. So I was like,
you know, as in
me and bro. But we don't want you guys to be involved in the project.
Like fuck you niggas.
Fine. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, we haven't heard you guys put out tracks before, and I pound for pound Nikampanga challenge match for quality of his mixing and stuff like that. So that's never nyamba the PDC. Gula power very bad go mvula. Yeah, the windows are steaming. I check grocery zifunga za muje that was very bad. I said you Abami and Billy and Diago. Then he was supposed to drop next, and that's basically what we did. So yeah, that's how First Impression was born.
It was
a frustrated album.
So you rejected the offer, Eugene?
Yeah, I didn't think
it wasn't Black Rhino. It was
him.
The what's his name again?
It was Madge, and Madge was doing it with Tay. Remember, at that time, there's so many stories, bro. At that time, when I was a bit brick and lace, right? So yeah,
show me your nabi.
Yeah, so
show me your nabi.
Yeah, so Tay is a marketing genius, bro. So yeah, he went around and told everyone, you know, Mnet is gonna be there, Channel is gonna be there. So it'll be a good vibe for all you guys. Could you move vibe? But because we're giving you guys exposure, we're not paying any of you guys. So we've got a hit song on radio. So I approached a friend of mine, Chimwemwe Chihuahua. I was like, I say, you pose as a manager.
Chimwemwe who?
Chihuahua. He's in Ireland now, I believe. He's in Europe somewhere. So yeah, I told him, I say, and I ndiga dance. I check out. So
also Chikwana?
Chihuahua.
Oh, okay.
No, not Mr. C.
Oh, and one got Mr. C.
No. So Chihuahua. So and I ndiga dance. I check out. So you look like a grown-up dude. So I ended up Bensam. I get so told him, I said, you pose as a manager. You pump money in. So you can't release the artist for free. So
I think Anaguma na marketing genius.
Check out. So at that time, I think the show I'm a and the 3-pin. I charged him like 15 grand at the time, which was like a lot of money at the time. So yeah, that's basically.
Because sure, Brigand days ukanga dinari bila 7 hands back home. Kuma tina dandaula kwa
yeah.
Fati madili ga iwe selandi jini.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
So yeah, so
PC crashed.
PC crashed. Even Masco's joint as well. Yeah. We had the first Masco's album, Mista Rugandi Pro P. Right, but the PC crashed.
We lost
the version that we had was quite different from how that one sounded. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Which ones were beta?
No, they did their thing, bro.
Yeah.
You can't take away. Look at what those guys did in terms of marketing.
Yeah.
Because remember, the Wago Access Masco had a car.
Say, ndikangoiona nthawi zonse muruma kamabwera masko.
Yeah, that had never been done before.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Serious corporate deals for artists, right?
Yeah, that was the first. Yeah, that was the first.
So you can't take away from what they did in terms of what was better, what they worked with what they had and they made it popular.
Sonia, I still want to clarify this matter.
That music is
because the thing is, we don't have a sound, but you brought in something. Come on, it might be that God ordained you for a time such as this to rescue the Malawi music.
So what's the question?
But the question is, can't you find a way to go back to do reverse engineering of that whole process? If you're saying that, okay, I've done my part and I've left it, it's better if you can just put that blueprint out. You can document it, you can tell it, and it can be there as something that could be used to be developed, that can be developed further.
True.
Because for me, I think if someone was to do a study, for instance, like a master's study or PhD, and they're looking into what constitutes Malawi music. So we take it from Manganje, we take it from Antamina Banga, popularize it through other platforms, and then we take it to the urban space because that's music development.
True.
Probably yours could have been a more refined offer for Malawi, and you could tell it as a story of that nature. Where now Anna Wira Panopa, they could pick
How much?
how much?
For how much?
No,
For the love of the...
True.
That's entitlement. Personally,
no, he's contributing to the art.
he has already done that. That's Sonya. Come on, I say. He's saying good. He has now he has to do something to contribute to the. Come on, what he said. Good. I left.
Leave him to
There was a time. Okay, there was a time where I wanted to. I think recently, Nabanga's post by Twitter. Good. It hit me. I was like, okay, cool. A lot of people are talking about the Manganje sound. So I was like, okay, let me maybe put out a producer pack. Right? The Mazomani or the Maloops, the kicks, the what. I'm gonna put it out for free, or maybe I can charge. Maybe I can add more drums in there to make it maybe like Sony pack class. It has more deeper stuff, So,
but you maybe go way back, so you give me.
Because I remember, a lot of producers hit me up in the DM with I say once you put it out, put me on and everything. You guys do the startup back. So I don't know, but I just got busy.
Okay, fine. So I hope this is the right platform for you to reaffirm that commitment.
I still want to do it because it's one of my passion.
Come on, guys.
No, don't come in yet.
Yes, I still want to do that because it's easy for me to just.
No. Wait, please. I'm trying to save Malawi music here. It's very important for us to have this
failed producer.
Failed producer.
Because the funny thing is, I still have. Here's the funny thing: I still have the samples that I use. Let's say for it's like a beat. I still have my samples, but I don't have the projects because I lost them when I think it's the most. But and I still have the project, so I can just put the stems. I still have the stems, so I can just my loops and just put it out there for kids to experiment, new producers to experiment.
Thing. For me, it's about offering that.
That's why even my artists, let's say my producers, they're able to make a piano beat.
Yes.
Because by my starter.
Do you get it?
No.
Do you get the point now?
I don't. I say, let me say something.
We need to.
Okay, I say in it. Okay, the reason why it was is it. I say it's together. Okay, now I relate to Sonya. Kwambili.
Sonya sana nini zokuta kupanga relate ndiwe. Usamuyankile.
He doesn't have to. Why nkula ndiye wait. So
is your cousin.
Yes. Neighbor. Cousins.
Wait. Producer. I say, okay, let me say this. You hear what Sonya is saying, Ed? Like anaganizira banga zina zake, and then he didn't do it.
Yeah.
Why didn't he do it? He got busy. He saw handing my priorities. Okay, what did the Joker say in the Dark Knight?
I wouldn't know the word.
Yeah?
Which part?
He said, if you're good at something, don't do it for free.
True.
So
even if he can make it available so that people can pay, there's no problem with that.
It's too cheap.
It's too cheap.
oh yeah, but then that's not what I'm saying.
But then I can put it
that.
at a price.
I didn't say that.
Put it at price.
Any artist, any producer even upcoming.
Okay, exactly. Like him being motivated to do that. Okay, let me tell you one thing.
Yeah.
Like, I remember there was a time, Sonia, you said, Goody, you were going to drop a song. There was this other time. You said that on Twitter. You wrote that on Twitter. Komano, you end up not dropping that song. So like when you don't do that, because say, okay, is this it? Main man has a good EP. The time that I was saying, like I can relate to what he's saying. Because none of us are a producer.
Yeah, go ahead.
We are not a failed producer. Failed producer. I said, so, but it's interesting again. I remember having this kind of conversation, the GD, Karikari.
Yeah.
He was telling me about Dynamite. So I said, I had this conversation with Dynamite. At that time, GD was still popping. Like, with the Karikari, we're talking of 2013, somewhere there.
Yeah.
When he was about to drop Mugudi Jani.
Yeah.
I said, I had this conversation with Dynamite. Yeah. So he said, I saw the light in him, dying. This guy.
Yeah, I also remember the times.
Yeah, like this guy, music. Yeah. Hey,
Nah,
so like it gets to that time.
Yeah,
but
but to I'm not like that. Like I'm really.
I don't know. I'm not saying good. I'm not saying good. I say,
I'm not letting it die. I'm not letting my music die. Obviously, once an artist, always an artist. Eventually, I'm gonna reinvent myself, and because the thing is like now the what people are expecting is the same Sonya that was.
Yeah.
You know, like
I think it's always like that with people.
Like 20-year-old Sonya. Because I got famous. I was only 18 that time. So like that hunger. So now it's like I have to make music that I can relate to. I don't want to make music for the for the young audience. I want to make music that I can relate to people at my age, but I don't want to make like I name a trap or because it's because it's a wave right now. I love my piano, but I wouldn't want to do a piano song. Like if my fans are expecting me to do another piano song, I'm so sorry, guys.
That would feel us for Wakab.
Sorry.
I said ndimana nyimbo zambili za upcoming artists. Now I said I'm feeling nyimbo yangu. Yangodumisa na mungu na.
Yeah. Because people call me, I say, Sonya. I say, "Wano wase uzo umeni fana wakuda kudu job wano wa mabiane. Nemu meji binya ya mabiane. Mazo blow us." As an artist, I'll be like,
there's one artist in England, a piano that I'd love to hear on your beat. And that's Tim.
oh yeah. Tim was dope.
On the Sonya beat, that would be amazing.
Okay, so now I love to be strategic, right? We need to correct a history now, and this is very important at a time such as this. You are going to.
It's a second chord in Damu Bamba.
Yeah, Samulule instigator.
Saka mutamena ndimo degree out.
Angwira progenu.
I say this is very important, Sonya. And I believe in a mission.
Yeah.
And I believe that you can do it. And a mission has not to be free. That's why churches make a lot of money than businesses, right?
True.
Because the mission has not to be free. It's very important for you to understand that this is Podcastmalawi.
Yeah.
We believe that we are pioneering conversations in Malawi to a point that people should also create other content platforms and have these conversations.
True.
And they believe that's why we don't go anywhere. Malawi anthem yaku Malawi kuno muli nsanje. Njala ntenda nsanje. Zilimuti it's part of what even the forefathers and people don't want to release things. People don't want to grow. They want to die with their craft. For me, I believe you have a gift, and that gift can save the identity crisis that Malawi music has now. I'm urging you to rethink, reconsider, and make a plan.
To become an artist again?
No, not to become an artist. But to organize this pack.
Okay,
organize this pack.
But yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. So,
apart from the pack, Usana, I think Yankee was DP. Moika, Limos in Haida.
No, we were practically brothers, bro. Like
yeah.
It goes beyond music.
So mama dana umati bro.
Yeah.
You know, we in Zanga one billion was na midane bro.
The father still.
This bro.
Komano, mwa kaso ni artist ambida jina Yankee. Tay Green in any manena so good. Tay Green ikangoka kuti nyimbo produce utosa sangalasidwa nazo kuma ineyo chwati ndi ineyo ndilibe nazo ntchito. Koma kwankhoda banga produce ndiwe. Imaka straight hit. Wandifile. Akabanga producer anthu ena inde izimakaya koma ndimafira ngati munalinkana bo. So you know exactly kuti artist kuti timenyere hit timatera. For Tay mwaweka bo ndidolo and ndino yozimagwira bo. For Yankee zaweka bo. Generation ili pano bai. Do you think pali artist wina wake? Amene mwina munga khale so ndikuweka naye.
Kuweka naye and
kuti mwina tipitirize.
Yeah, but the producer pack has to also come out with the manual, downloadable at a cost.
Or for free.
We can help you with that.
For free, yeah. Zango ibanga release, but yeah, on your page, Yeah, but I mean, like, Panama says, the music is there, right? My Panama mafana gumenya, like, I think recently, I've been introduced to Ndani Fana Jamandan, Father Moti.
Like I
was on a few weeks ago. I was on a Magashu doesn't like in Blantyre or whatever. So they were playing it in the car. So I was like, I've been listening to the song. I didn't know it in done yet. And then the guy who was playing the song, he kept on playing like different songs. So I've never heard. I was like, okay, this kid. I don't know if he's a kid or old dude, because but he's really good. This artist, I was like, this artist is good. Even like I've heard the music, but then I don't know the name of the artist. But they'll be like, okay, I just didn't know.
Come on, you think Mafana Alibo Masiwan or maybe?
Yeah, Alibo Ambidi. It's just Kudi, as I say, Kudi. I think P mentioned it. Kudi, they want to ride on a wave. Right? They can't come up with their own style, like a unique style.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm gonna work with this producer. And producer the most of that say, I want my sound to be like this, or maybe find a producer that's making unique sound. And also, if you're an artist and you're unique, then a unique producer, a unique artist, then you're gonna make something new. But then if you go to a producer that's already say okay, or let's say an artist goes to a producer that's in Mbumba piano. Then you're not creating anything new. I was a reference. If you're a young artist right there, like right now, and you're listening to this, try to go to a producer and tell them what I say. Just do a random beat. I don't want to give you a genre.
This issue of even like producers, it's because people don't stick to the same producer. Tricky will blow and they go work with Tricky without having that magical connection.
That's true.
It could be fancy that they can do it. I listen to a lot of like dancer. Like if I listen to Protege, for example, and I see you like the beginning of Protege, or even Demi Mali, when you listen to it, you see a progressing artist. And then when you just jumping from this producer to that producer, there's no progression because maybe anachuga ndi Onesmus, maybe anachuga anachuka akulundi umaziwa.
Yeah.
It's like so I nimaona ngarudi there's no that sound development to see my collab because you don't create that magic. Okay, we are vibing now. I say, but I think the only person that I've seen do that recently, maybe Sean Morgan.
Yeah.
Where his stuff, you can tell. Okay, they're coming up with this. Who was the other guy as well? When I remember the name out there.
I think Ojenis on the JB in the Ajina Marcus.
JB Najina Marcus.
Ana Guirana. Chemistry.
Yeah, the chemistry was there. The chemistry was there. So yeah.
So umaziwa vanova magazi amakulangiza kuti ulipo koma taisa kundi producer wina.
I say I want to hear it from you. Which one? Well, okay, pamati stamina now. Which one do you think you connected kwambiri?
Kwambiri. That's never can artist be there.
For the longest time or whatever.
The longest time. I think the time we were producing First Impression, the K, we really linked. Because K used to hyphen, no K. K used to, if it was Franco. So Franco used to come through the studio. I know this song. Just say maybe another subway. But then what he liked about my production was okay, I want a song like this, right? I've done something different. It has an element of what he wanted that he can work with. But then the rest of the song is totally different. It's like his new beat. So it's like that's how we work.
I think even on that album, it wasn't an album we all own that album. So like Anan Kabango, I remember there was another hook to Anan Kabango. And for Tigris to jump on it, I had never heard Tigris kuda amaimba but over rumors kuda amaimba. So I linked up with her and I was like, hey yo, I've got a track in the studio that needs a hook, and she came and laid it down. That's basically how it was. So we worked at it, and we all took ownership of like we're doing this thing together.
Exactly.
So yeah,
I think you guys like many Mabangirangeniano is different from how many people do it. I mean, from Gwambidan even up to now, I see it is different. I mean, for you guys, I feel like you were serious.
Okay, umaziwa china chimene maone ndi guys ambila mene makaya serious in the music time in ipena mazobezwadi one of you guys maybe amaforoza navaya then navaya ku UK then nabwera navaya ku USA nabwera na south so exposure yokuza madi mukakhala kumene kuja I think maona kuti
now Kamano like with us as well I wouldn't lie when I was it was just me and bro as well. It was a lot of people that injected stuff into our sound as well.
Believed
So in terms of like God's Fave, for example. God's Fave. Kudi Anan Kabango Kudi for us to reach that sound. The First Impression. God's Fave sent us plugins, and it was him experimenting on those plugins and coming up with that sound. So that was God's Fave.
I've heard you like shouting his name out.
The first track of Breakpoint.
Okay.
No child, but he Breakpoint. He's the only producer that submitted that.
Because I heard God's favorite beat in It must have been a little bit similar to your sound, like many videos on you.
Because we were growing at the same time.
Yeah, we were growing at the same time.
Yeah. So we had he was.
Yeah, but I've heard stories about him.
You could say that.
He was branch UK.
So we were like one, the sound was the same.
Then there was shout out to George, bro. George Chikoko, the guy that sent us the equip. Never met the guy. We've never met him. But he taught us so much, even in terms of like quality or putting out stuff. You would send him stuff and you'd be like, nah, you guys are trying so hard to be American. Treat it like that. Okay. So he mentored us. It's like one of the mentors I
like that point.
Yeah.
You send someone some music and they tell you, say Ababa, you're sounding Gwagudi, new music Gwagudi, please fix that.
Yeah.
That's not what kids of today are accepting.
Yeah.
These kids of today, you tell them what I say. You city ball. Direction.
Hate.
And you see that's the reason people will just clap for everybody.
Yeah. No, even Q, Malawi. Like when we did First Impression, he was one of the guys I listened to it and he was like, nah, trick the EQing, bro. Yeah. Like, check out.
Like Q used to come every
Makai mukagamba za Q ndimakumbukira ti ufulu festival yoyamba ngati sali yachiwiri nava naimba wimba nova background nomata abande ndaswa anabwera ati bwanje se chiro choka kusite ujo ndipeza background sunamenye bo nenadawa sadawa bwanje Q ndanayamba ndikonze next time usapangeza kuti kana nafira no dada I think ingini mena ndikonzaye next time tazapanga distoka sharp enda nandipanga anandikonza ngine yokuti sinimaona enda anthu ambirimbiri amango yoona kuti sana ndani
And I'm happy to big up.
hey amango big up uziona kuti upanga bwana
kuvanga kushow kujet another maybe KLVA mina go see you check out and then he's on stage and we listen to the beats and be like man, he's sitting there mixing with both. Go back and mix and remaster everything because it wasn't booming on the speakers. So that's what we used to do. Always refine stuff. Yeah,
and that's a problem here now because Mafana there is this kind of entitlement. You could kind of as long as tachipanga, just throw it. On these platforms and to have pope
or as long as chachuka
ask Masco like the time that we were doing the album my mania pose say not pronouncing the words correct I say
yes. wait I say this reminds me I remember meeting this other guy Karigari. I don't know if you remember him. You remember Zago?
Yeah, faintly. I know the name faintly.
Yeah, Zago, he was at Nzoni. He was ED of Nzoni Karigari. I think around 2012, 2011, somewhere there.
Yeah.
So he was telling me, like, in that time, like, I had moved from Lilongwe to Mzuzu. So, like, there was nothing really, like, going on. I remember the only friend I had that time with our manga music, like, when it's serious, and I Slesser. Like Slesser, me and Slesser have been very close.
Shout out to Slesser, bro.
Yeah, Slesser. That's my nigga. Yeah, so like he was telling me like, oh my god, like I'm like the people that you look up to. So like baseline for me, I think I only had like low budget and baseline for me. God, with my guy, I mean, in the war. Yeah, we didn't like a bench for me. We didn't so standard. My guys, I mean, in the war. So like he was telling me about you. So he was like, I say that guy is attention to detail. Like that guy can actually like we when nyimbo could hire Sam Vegabo.
Yeah, no,
I can testify.
No, because there's been times like even like a couple of years back, so you call me and be like, could I say now we make a plug because of this effect? Don't go even I had a philosophy. I had a philosophy to my mixing and mastering. So remember, Dr. Dre used to mix on the SSL. On the console. Great, so my issue was we didn't have the gear, but we could emulate it because the plugins were there. So I used to mix like I was sitting on an SSL. So the way that I wanted to sound was as if it was coming from this outboard gear. You know, it was recorded on like big gear.
I say warmth. I say with the warmth.
You know what warmth in the guy?
Just say agent. That's the way. Even warmth. I say.
Come on, like 2 years back. He got me like 2 years back. Oh, good I say, go warmth thing I joke.
Okay, I say Unagamba za Show My Jaws and Gemini.
I want to see it on Facebook like everyone else, but
yeah. Komano
messing with the vibe.
Unagamba za Gemini.
It's not a song out. She's just releasing clips.
Is it big issue?
No,
it's not a big issue. But you know, that's the beginning of what the chemistry.
I say, for so many really figure out what I should ask you. But I find a big issue. You I say. Because I heard it in Blood and Water. Yeah. I think I'm gonna take up a status, so I watched it. I was like, okay. So you also posted it. Goody, the feature Blood and Water. So and how many Blood and Water synapses one? I think it's one of the reasons Me and Nabanga was in Blood and Water was.
The songs of mine. There was that one, and but I Bilinage that Teleman. But is it Teleman?
Teleman.
He jumped to my beat.
Okay.
But the song never got released actually. One of the songs was featured in the series.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Mafuna and Fuzori, something happened between you and Gemini. I think in Nanguzona so online.
Yeah.
So anthu akamaifotokoza nkhani cause zomaziwa nkhani kachoka kwa ine kamakafika kwa Blake then kamakafika kwa instigator yasinthiratu komano nkhani inali ya album ya is it Mafikizo?
Yeah.
So anthu ambira
Yeah. What did you guys hear? I want to hear.
Okay,
I think on social
wait. I say, wait. In the end of because I was seeing your status.
You remember that?
I was seeing your statuses.
Yeah.
I was seeing your statuses. So the my way kind from una za delete, I think.
Yeah.
Come on, you were ranting.
Yeah, I ranted. I think that was the only time, and that I've ever ranted like that.
Yeah. For me, it was like
because it was really emotional for me because this was like the only moment that I have like a big essay artist like Mafikizo jumping on my beat and I'm not credited, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Even now, when you go on Spotify, or whatever,
it doesn't show your name.
Yeah, we handle the deal like behind doors or whatever. It's not take up. He sent it to him and said so. But I'm not credited. And
how much was it?
I don't actually remember.
That's private information.
Okay.
You give me the buck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think that's the only time that I felt like it was because it was coming from if it was maybe a guy from another country I would have understand you know but then it was like my own brother like so to do that and for me to find out kuli nyimbo jaluga at a think of I don't want to say at a bar but at a lounge basically so I heard the song Mugani Modo
that's an SA?
No here
okay
and I heard the song here and it's already out and everything. I heard the song. Someone was playing in the car, so I went to the car. The guy was actually hazing.
Okay.
So I was like, I said, "That's my beat." I was like, "Oh, that's your beat. Oh, dope, man. Congress and this is Mafikizo on Gemini." I was like, "Wait, what?" Because in the beat I sent to Gemini. And it had a hook that Ananimba Kim of Dam. Yeah. She wrote the hook. She did the sample vocals. They were sounding dope. That hook made me forget much.
Okay.
In one name Gemini. That was Kim's writing and the melody.
Okay.
So we sent that to him and so
why were you sending it?
He was Ankabanga EP. Ankabanga EP. So it was supposed to be his song. Could he can feature Kim or maybe, you know, like maybe do the hook again and be his song. So maybe he did that. Maybe he just found an opportunity to my figures, so they liked it. Yeah. And it was maybe everything worked fast that time. So maybe he didn't have the time to call me and, you know, so maybe that's what happened. That's what I think that's what happened. But, so the song came out and I asked him, I said, "What's going on, Yanchani?" I was like, at first I was like, all friendly. I was like, "Oh, good." I say, "Hey, I was excited as well, right? Then
thinking, "Good, you're getting
good. I'm gonna get the credit and everything." So eventually, months. You know where the song was already out. I think the album was already out. So, and this was a song that was published by Universal. So you know, like as a producer, you know that's like your moment. Because the beat is no one added anything, no one removed anything. It was the same beats, same instruments, same everything. It's not like maybe someone.
And just vocals,
vocals and. So that was that, and I don't like talking about it even now because we sorted out. Gemini is a brother.
A friend.
Is a friend, yeah.
He's a friend.
Yeah, so
My cash was paid, miss.
yeah, cash numbers are very good. So
abondeta sangalala
we sorted
chimenedi
it out.
mafuna
I'm just telling you what happened.
yeah
As you what
okay
happened.
ni mafuna ufotokoze chifukwa anthu okay na nyimbo imodzi
Yeah.
yeah
Yeah, that's the one that was published by a big record label, by a big publisher like Universal. Come on, I'm not credited on the thing, so it's just but yeah. So we sorted it out. A few months later, that's when I wasn't getting any response about the credits and maybe dollar, and also the hook that was used was written by someone else. So I also had to take care. Yeah, I had to take care of Kim as well. She did her thing, you know.
She's reading a track.
Yeah, so that's why I was pushing. So I got frustrated. That's when the Twitter rants started. I was like, F it. I'm trying to do this. Nothing's going anywhere. That's when, after I napanga my rant, that's when, shit started to move. So yeah. Then after that, we had our differences. Then a few, I think after a year or whatever it is, he came to Malawi, came to the studio, spoke about it as grown men. Then
Sorted it out.
We sorted it out, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you and Gemini.
Now we're good, man. We are still sending beats. Still sending beats. Yeah, but then he also admitted, okay, yeah, it was wrong of him to
Present the track, misrepresent it.
Yeah.
so iweyo p yako kunali kulandira cash
Just as I said, yes, background nigga.
Because I didn't say, and I said, didn't maranzira.
I say, like, okay, so you were paid that time. When it comes to my royalties, do you still?
Nah, since it's not credited.
Yeah, I'm not credited to the
Damn.
because when you go on the song, yeah. There's
okay so my question is
mentioning.
imaonesa kuti who produced the Gemini okay
I don't think so. If we go by Spotify or whatever,
What's the title of
it's
the
called
song?
Best Thing.
Best Thing?
You reckon it's got a blank producer on it?
I think it's blank because I checked because I didn't see any. Yeah, so I wasn't credited on that thing. So
mene amakamba zoti ine mbali yanga nangopanga za cash so mutu mwanga
Like,
I was like, really, antumizira ndani.
okay ayi komano mutu mwanga mabwerano cash rap out
Oh, cash.
then ndakumbukira kuti you guys did a song together
He was
on the
baseline.
baseline.
He was baseline.
oh
Yeah, it was cash. Harry.
yeah
So remember, as I said, the goal was also to produce artists, and so at the time, music evolves, right? So like the underground hip hop, you could see there's a new wave of artists coming up.
What's the title of the song again?
So they were the ones.
Best Thing.
Best Thing.
oh
So baseline was a record label.
Inaenda
Baseline was a
kumbukirano.
studio.
it was a
Baseline
studio
was a
not a
studio,
record label
But it was owned by TV Media,
Media.
which was what we own.
Yeah.
okay
Yeah.
I think selection yamwe ya rappers inaliyosiyana ndi umaziwa china chimene chimavuta Malawi ndi kusankha artist koma I think masankha artist cash I think anaonkhala kuti sana zilimbikire
So,
I think at the time,
by my credits, it shows good performed by Gemini Major. Is it Clyde? That's how you Mafiuzo. Written by Ben Gilberto Kamoto, that's Gemini Major. Nogwazi Dramin, I don't know who that is. Siabonga,
the production credits.
Mkize. No, that's my writers. So, of course, not producer, make it up, right? Temba, Sekoe, Theo, I know Gudindi, like the guy on Mafiuzo. And then there's Zonke, produced by Temba, Sekoe. Oh, wow. So, Universal Music.
I think they got the producer who did maybe the work on the side.
I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah.
But you also work with.
Isn't that Maporisa?
Oh,
But Temba, see Maporisa, you know? Because I remember that album. I think most of it was produced by Maporisa.
okay. It's showing produced by Temba Sekoe. And he's also credited as
I think it's
as
one
one of the
person.
writers.
I know.
But at the same time, you're also working with. I remember Ukabaka Wambili post is a manual
DJ
star.
Mapolice.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's my beat.
So your beat
100%.
Oh.
by my body is
I say,
I think it's
nimagambira na dada days naye za music ya kumalawi. So nimagamba, you know artists pena matopeza tu ndimafuna ndikanachula maina kumalawi sinazuke bo. Amafika pena pake ndikuhita ceiling kuti. I think we bas. Zimateka. Komano ndimafira ngati ku music ya kumalawi kunopo the whole industry. Panopa ndingofira ngati ndahita pena pake. Tukanika ku
Sitting yathu ili musi kwambiri.
sitting yathu ili musi kwambiri.
Tikayihira
Do you agree with what we were saying, or if it's true, what do you think we can do, Mr. P?
Why you be out of
No, yo, bro, I got so many opinions. You're the producer.
Okay, my opinion is it depends really what ceiling are you talking about. Are you talking about like, let's say, money wise, or are you talking about the art itself?
Because people are getting money.
I think everything.
No, I think people are getting money. You know, I'd say maybe because you're here, then you experience it. Take a frog and put it in cold water, then you start boiling it doesn't jump out. It might be an issue of you experiencing it here. But when you're out there, like you do see progress. Check out. Like I see what KOK is doing with the international collabos.
Yes.
But also look at it worldwide in terms of what's happening. Nigeria is taking off. There was a time when South Africa had taken off. So how do you penetrate a market? You know that everyone, the whole world is riding a wave. How do you stand out in that type of ocean?
Yeah. Because it's not just Malawi.
It's not just
even
Malawi,
other countries can really pan over. I don't know if do you know any artists from Uganda or Rwanda or you get what I'm saying, right?
Or let's say even the US name like a popping rapper right now.
That's true.
Yeah, so it's not just Malawi.
How is it the matter with Chula T.I.?
Hey, T.I. Wayagamoto.
Remember you mentioned Drake and Kendrick, but you only mentioned it because of the beef.
Because of the beef. And we not so beefy among Gofuna Gutas.
Yeah, but
The industry is like
but who's popping up?
Yeah, so I feel like people are making strides. My guys, I mean, they're really pushing. We can't take that away from artists. They're really pushing. It's just good. I think even the whole idea of the artist management, it wasn't really a thing until maybe at NFA we came through. P was like was my manager and also my business partner and my producer as well. Then even like the way you think about, let's say K, right? K had a Barry, Barry, that type of thing. Right now, you mentioned in cash, whatever it is, Harry B. So it's like now I think that's when people are starting to see, okay, as an artist to grow, you also need someone, to handle the business side of things.
Like I'll mention a name. I went to a show, right? Because I remember like when we were doing, you good? I remember like when we were doing the baseline thing, right?
Yeah.
We go to a show and we monitor sound. We wanted to know how sound was going. You go to a show and the manager's on stage, bro.
I'm managing.
So I've been to shows where like the manager's on stage and the sound is terrible, and you're like, bro, you should have been on top there making sure that the sound is coming out right. Go represent the brand.
And shout out to Prince, huh?
Yeah. Prince does that a lot.
Prince,
but I've been like, and you wonder like, yo, my fan. I mean, like when you EQ stuff when there's no one in the venue, right?
Yeah.
And then Guzaze and Tuno. It sounds way different because now it's padded out. I said, the reverb is way high. Komano, like the manager's just on stage, just looking about. Because
you're making the artist look bad.
What are you doing?
So some managers just go handle the business aspect, but also manage the whole brand. And the whole brand is not just the person; it's the sound. But like going back to your point, like I see also diversity. Look at what. Like sounding like the KOK is popping, Eli pops. Then you get Zez, that's a different sound. Then you get Ajina Nani, Ajina Faith, Ajina Doc. Ujeni, Namadingo,
Namadingo.
and what Lawi is doing as well. It's a whole diverse of stuff, bro.
True,
Like, you know, diverse music. I mean, and those guys are making money, bro.
Asuna ke nikagamba munomo kuti ngati pali artist amene ndimafira kuti uyu amapanga kashi chifukwa cha music. One of them was nanchula so okay kuti okay amachita kuoneka kuti sungamusunthe kuti apite pena pake because he's making money the music nanchula so ela injuchi kuti aoneka kuti and now zeze akuoneka kuti
like the other thing is like KOK, for example, sorry to cut you short, like even Mumwano much you could see him as a standout artist because of charisma, the way that he vibes with the camera and stuff like that. That guy's got a lot more than just the vocals on beats. He's playing with stuff.
So he's a
whole package.
He's like a whole package. But the other thing in him, maybe it's genetics. And how mind if I half so stage presence matters. Like look at Tay Green when he's on stage
with the high
looks like
when I was in SA in Bensam, because I signed to a 5th season as a producer. So he mentioned something that was really, really crazy, and I was like, wow, that's actually true, eh? Like I said, do you know what people actually gravitate to? Short artists.
Really?
Yeah, for example, like Wizkid. Yeah. And then Kendrick, like those people that a lot of people gravitate to.
Experiencing is something else. Imagine you meet like I don't know, whoever artist or check out. I mean, like the experience of artists is going to be different.
I used to get that.
Find the artist,
What are you doing?
Not find that time like artist, I guess in the Muchula. Not find I think we must. So Tigu Joga backstage, could do lower the stage. And I saw goal in the air in Nalimboyo. Because you're not going to even go, do want Fubi Jones? I think, I come on, I'm not going to die.
Your presence and experience.
Let's go.
I just start flipping down.
I just start for Mama Chua. I'm a blower, my job. That's me.
I say, I wanted to ask about Manu All-Star. We worked with.
Yeah, Manu, yeah. Actually, hit me up. I think that's yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. I say, you know what? I think in Nazava Nalingi. Nalingi was my jam. Actually,
same here.
In a ringtone Yanga.
Same here.
So at the same time, like you're working with him. Actually, Coco was actually so nice.
Yeah.
In Zabanga take over like Nalingi for me.
Actually, when Nalingi came out, and I was like, I just do it sharp.
Okay.
That time, I was like, I just started sharp. Then I think what happened? I think not because of Instagram. Then I told him, I said, I want to send you beats. So like, that's a popo. Yeah, I sent him
just
beats.
Like that.
Yeah, I sent him time anyway. I sent him beats because that time he wasn't really good.
And I thought, okay, wait. I didn't think good because Okala around me like you hit by Instagram. I thought it would be
because that time he was coming from a competition in
Empower.
Yeah, Empower, whatever it is.
Okay.
Not Empower.
Okay.
Some show in I think because he's a rap as well. He was a rap. He was rapping. So and I would what an arena or something like that. So he came up with Nalingi and he got signed. So it was like, okay, he's still, rising. That's the time that Nampanga Bridget, like I say, I really like your sound. I've got some beats that sound choncho. So I sent him, and I think we just timing on Mazal. I just took up producers go with you. So that time he didn't use any of my beats. Then when I went to SA, I met him at Studio at Gemini.
Oh.
Okay. Then I was like, I said, let me play beats because I didn't want to say what I used to send you beats. I said, let me send you beats. Let me play you beats. So I played him Jogo. That was the first beat I played him. And he was like, I'm gonna work on the song. I didn't play him in other beats.
Okay.
I played him Jogo. Then he jumped on Jogo. Then he came. Yeah, it was number one
that's
interest.
That's a dope song.
Yeah. So yeah, so yeah, man.
That's a dope song.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so yeah, that's how I made Manual Star. And after that, yeah, I worked on. We've got like even unreleased songs, like maybe 10 songs that are unreleased. Yeah. Vanova is I don't know who he's.
I say now to think of it, Cody, you know, when was that, Cody? Was it 2019? 2018?
No, that was 2020.
2020?
Yeah, entire go feed.
Yeah.
When that was
like Commando at that time, at that time to think of you as Sonye.
Yeah.
The Sonye that we know.
Yeah.
And then to think of Cody, you will know how we know again.
Yeah.
I just know about IG and tell them Cody, I say, and I have beats.
I mean, like, I think I've told you this before. Like, I think we're randomly not one. I think I've told you. You know, it's not like I work with an artist or I want to work with another artist because no chuga. I want to work with an artist if I like the music, you know, the arts. Yeah. So I really liked the Nalingi song. So I was like, I said, this guy is something. And I've got beats that can.
Where is he from?
I think he's from SA. He's South he's Congolese South Africa or he's Congolese, but based in SA, or he was born in SA or something. I'm not sure because I might say wrong information, but yeah, he says he's from Congo, but yeah, born.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Because someone bust a vibe, like South African.
Yeah, so he was one of the guys that really pushed Afro. Because Naningage is more like Afro. It's not
like minimal house or whatever.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, like he was pushing Afro beats in SA.
So like you never had any agreement or any contract agreement with Empower?
No, Empower. No, Empower was a different one. Empower was rest in peace. This guy, Gary, passed away. I think that was last year.
Oh
yeah, the Empower na ya Johnny, yeah, Mr. Easy. Yeah. So I remember I sent a beat to one of my friends, Mr. Camera. The guy who made,
what was Zimbabwe?
Yeah, he made Howie Royal Sierra.
Oh yeah.
He's the guy who made the beat. I sent him a beat, so it ended up on Empower with artist what was Zimbabwe, the Gary. Yeah, rest in peace. He recently passed away. That's how I got on the Empower project.
Oh,
yeah, not through Manu.
You were working with Mr. Camera Kwambile?
Yeah, we worked together. I sent him beats, and he
was also working with Hazel Mike. Camera.
Yeah, he has worked with Hazel Mike. He's made beats for Hazel Mike as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So my Mano's not Empower. Mano was fifth season. The record label that signed.
Okay, AKA. Yeah.
So I was signed to that as a producer. For publishing, that is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like on that, is it a similar? Oh no. I was thinking there's a simulation DJ. Are you like credited
on the Choco Beat? Yeah, Choco Beat was I'm credited, and I'm still yet to receive my royalties. Because it just
P is gonna handle that.
You just have to let it pile out. So I mean, like royalties.
Give me this footage after.
All the proof. Like when it comes to royalties, you don't need to rush. It's like an investment, you just let it pile up.
So it's like you're playing the long ball, eh?
Yeah.
So Bankani no. So let's come to Kosoma now.
Yeah.
So you as an artist, umafila kuti Kosoma yaku tolelela bobo royalties zako.
Not as much, but anyway, I mean, as long as you get something.
Money, bro.
Huh?
I get money when I come
Yeah,
here.
but then it's not like that.
I get my money every time.
Wow, that's nice.
So I told you there's money.
No, this
guy didn't know.
Because recently, my artist Angaba kudandaula naona Pro Voice wadandaula kulampasa. I think check is at 6 pin.
6 pin, yeah.
Madumbi. Mpasa kandi.
And how does what you
less than 5,000.
And how does what you I'm be sad certain.
So then as ngadi palibe chilungamo china chake koma poti ino yomwe mukulandira po mwina sumunga yankhule
no I would say right because there was a project I was working on recently not to do with music but I wanted to involve the music aspect of it.
Yeah.
It's a hectic process. It's almost like it's not easy. I don't know. Maybe it's a thing where people have papers. Sign this. To copyright a song is not as easy. That's one thing that I've noticed. I think a lot of people don't jump on that wagon because it's not easy. Like I went there, I think there were like over 9 papers just to register one song, and that would have to involve a lawyer or going to the government office.
I think since last year.
You can actually use a digital one where they give you a code.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we actually
did. I was working on the digital project on that joint. Could like make it easier. From the studio, you could just upload it. So scratched it.
But now, it's not like Gudi, as in Gudi from your studio, right? You're supposed to go there. So they're gonna give it like a tag. So that one
you manage easy. It. The one like from the producer perspective, it's it's not conducive to the producers. Because the issue is solely in the hands of the artist. Like look at what I did last time. I wasn't credited on some songs that we did. So I had to go around collecting signatures and resubmitting it to customers.
I say, let me say this. So you might know Muna Gray, of course, knows. Leon also. Like I've produced in Mozambique. I'm not registered with Kosoma. I've never gotten like a single tambala.
Really? No, you go check your stuff. That's what
like split shit. Yeah, we're gonna just beat. Because that's what I learned.
Yeah. Like that's the case with me too. That's the case with me too.
I just jump to my beat. Then you be like, okay, the artist I got to go somewhere.
But you have to mess.
Most people don't do that.
Yeah. Supposed to do split shits. Musa any so you can take your split shit. You go somewhere with the guys. I produce this thing and I want to register my work. So here's a proof. Split shit and the artist not saying about. That's what you're supposed to do.
So you've been doing that like.
I haven't, because I learned that recently that's what people do.
But that's also what I did. When I came to BTs, I mean, K, Barry, re-signed the contracts. When I was my ninja.
Sign on. I think producers.
I don't think they backdated. I think
you have to look into the split shit. It's called a split shit. Just look like production split shit. So, before you.
My understand me that one and would to what
it's to protect you as a producer.
I think I'm going to go for this.
So sometimes the split sheet comes from the it comes from the regular label. From the regular label, the goes, okay, here's a split sheet. So okay, as a producer, you're gonna get 30%. And then I'll line everything there. Or you also as a producer, if you
also negotiate,
if you're signed to a publisher, I don't know, do we have publishers in Malawi as signed producers?
Like I was saying, I think you know Tanganyika.
Yeah.
She owns Amadian, and I'm New Wave. I think.
Oh yes, Tanganyika.
I think it's listed as a publisher.
It is
registered with Kosovo.
Yeah, so I think producers.
If I'm not wrong.
Producers should actually do that. Like get a publisher.
That's the thing.
Publisher.
We don't have my publisher.
Because what you do is, let's say I send out beats to whoever artist. Maybe maybe 5 artists. And they're all gonna use my beats. And was okay, we're gonna use your beats. So my publisher is gonna send it's gonna issue out or even them, the artists. They have to split shit. Here's how we're gonna split this. My royalties, just gonna split unity, whatever it is. Then you give it to your publisher, then publisher is gonna handle that for you. As a producer, they doesn't go chill about
like as for you, did you start doing that like I
haven't done that here now because I'm not into music like that. So usually, as I say, when I give out beats, I still send beats to artists, but it's not like I'm waiting for them to jump on it. It's just I'm at the I said for a beat. Hey, here's a pack.
Okay.
Whatever. Yeah.
uli busy ningini zina mwina apart from music.
I wanted to
Ine
dive
ndifuna
into that.
masukile udokutani. Chifukwa chimene ndimakuganizira. Nimaona ngati uli ni minda pena pake. Chifukwa unachula mutsika kuti
Kuti azamupatsa minda.
kupasa minda. Kapena sina liminda tuze chilungamo.
No. It's the same thing.
Pajame jamangu panga sense.
Sisters athu analimbikira kumaminda sunabase.
No, okay. that line, right? It's the same thing where we're talking about it. We have to say something that Malawi, like a cool Malawian can relate
I
to.
can relate to.
Yeah, so
Apart from that, madziwa tu makamba za mimba.
nah, zero. Like, okay, but I think
The other version.
when it comes to Tsiga, right? The way I was writing the verses, my thinking was, Antama Kauda Vina, Mwizo Wala Javin as Maya some guys playing.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I was thinking. So that a guy from like a very, very like deep Malawi what flex again okay Jan. Sanga no the new was a gani modo.
I get that.
So that was actually that's where the line came from. It's not
okay.
it wasn't like what I was talking about. I didn't even get
That was clever.
Nah. It was that was the thinking. So even Guru when I say the Tsiga Sungwana, it was how they dance, right? I'm a part of Tsiga and then they go up. That's
okay. I said other thing. Wandukumbusa baba.
Yeah.
I said the way this guy gets his inspiration to make music, it's actually funny. And I had to say again. There was this other clip in Kavaka trend, I think around 2018. Yeah, Anguza. So
Panz Bombo.
No, Anguza is a bit I experimented in the Kamang experiment. What's this? No. The Kamang experiment, what do you call that? Vimbuza?
Was it Vimbuza?
Yeah, the actual song.
So there was this other guy.
Remember track. Yeah.
There was this other guy, Anka Vinisa.
Yeah.
Anapanina chikile.
Yeah.
Nana zaida nangoza. Nana kuiva. So you're not going to say, you're going to go but he made a song called Anguza. Now I say I want you to do an artwork. I think artwork again. Yeah, Anguza. So like the way you got that inspiration, for me, I say it's not was.
That's like
I say like from just this guy would like abange nyimbo like this.
That's 100% Malawian. You don't get that vibe anyway. You're only gonna get it here. So
Secret sauce.
So what else do you do? The
main thing he does actually. Ask him what is the main thing.
The main thing. I think it's not music anymore.
I mean, like
music has never
as
been.
P pointed out, we started the whole corporate thing. It's not like what is that now, but one panel.
You and bro.
Yeah, so
You and bro.
he's in corporate as well. He's like IT, dope IT guy.
Okay.
As I said, I started doing graphics, even video editing. So even the music thing helped me to be able to edit radio adverts.
Okay.
So right now I'm into that. That's what I'm doing. Like basically, radio adverts, TV adverts, and even graphics. Here and there.
So you guys are still working together?
No, we work differently. He has his own thing. I have my own thing.
So Houston Creatives is not like.
No.
That's
me.
That's his thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maziwa chimavuta mala kuno. Ni magamba so even madio ma artist amavuta amazafika pena bake magaye.
The split.
Yeah, kuma splitting yake sikangaliano yawo imakaya kuti magays
No, these guys are friends.
No, they are not friends. Akanaso.
They are brothers.
Friends. We are brothers.
I believe and you some ngapinjani.
Munafika poziwana uri uyu uzoba wake ndu. Ningo uvomele.
I don't remember. I think BAP Cody to or not to Gangana, but then to Susan. It was maybe he didn't make something right. Or maybe you wanted me to do something on the song. Something. That's all the time. Or maybe my project saying that, but not like personally. Nah.
So it was just creative.
Like even like the times of baseline, I spent like almost 4 years at his house.
Yeah.
So even when they go B-Town, like the first place that I offload my stuff wherever I'm staying, straight to the crib. Must So that's basically how it is.
But I really like your chemistry. Like, okay, Kalikale, I remember meeting Sonyezo and Mbidida. I said, you remember you gave me this CD, Munali ma samples I think that's the time you introduced me to Strum. MCA.
Yeah.
So at first, Nango like I mentioned, that guy Zago.
Yeah.
He was telling me, "Good, actually, I didn't have go to some CM studio. He was recording. You were recording. Is it? It should be Yankee.
Okay.
So you left because you were supposed to get someone at the stage.
Okay.
So you told him, "Good, doesn't panga go to you." Yeah. So like at that time, Nentam Vazambili, like really like the way you guys work, and then he was like, So okay, basically, Pempo is like the engineer, like the guy that like does the mixing, the mastering, and everything. And then Sonya is more focused with the production in terms
the creative side,
the creative side in terms of melodies, panga create. I really like
P was just an engineer because he was also a producer. Because when we say producer, right,
Okay.
he was more like a beat maker.
Oh, yeah.
So P was like the one who oversee the whole song.
The whole
I
song.
say, okay. You know,
Yeah.
I think
I was actually
so he was
getting
also a
that.
producer slash engineer.
Yeah.
Because even with from the towns of Desiree, what Desiree used to do was he'd make the beat, but he wouldn't lay it out. So he'd tell you, okay, drum, hook is up, here's my laptop. And then I would need to go home and like lay it out, mix it, make sure that it sounded the way that I wanted it to sound.
Okay. Goma, like all I wanted to say was in a nutshell, I think you gave me a different kind of insight when I was like how you can work with someone, like someone can be focusing on like finding the strength, Nzagwe. Like when you looked at Sonya, you were like you are good at this and like coming up with melodies.
No,
and then you were there like
him as well. Challenge him like
and then you were like I'm gonna make sure that we get the proper sound, like like the quality.
This is where we're going. No, we challenge each other. Man, this is Vega book. I say, So
I think we can learn a thing or two.
I think the mentality of kind of like a perfectionist. I got it from him because I was like, yeah, take 30 minutes, But then when I started working with P,
I think in 2013, I remember there was this other time you were working on this song.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you were telling me it was a weekend. I think Saturday.
Yeah.
So I remember. 'Cause you were telling me so it was like like we're working on this other project with Masco.
Yeah.
So I was telling you okay. I think I asked you about P. Okay, so you're working with P. Then you said,
Yeah.
So I think later on, that's when I asked you, okay, so Banobo, so you are like able to mix in. You're like,
I learned mixing from him. Then eventually,
Come on, like all in all, I just wanted to say, like the way you guys, you guys work, I think is something that a lot of people can learn from. Like my creatives, like identifying your strength, like Maga, so like from your partners, like talk one about, okay, you are good at this.
True.
I'm also good at this. I think if we come together. And then you bring what you're good at, and the next one I also bring what I'm good at, and then we create something that is,
How long have you been working together?
Yeah,
since you mentioned that
I don't know. It's been years. We don't even count anymore.
Like working is what from since 07,
maybe about 5 years.
Yeah, then when I was because we're brothers, we're friends. Then but then like because I went back to school 2012 and 2011, 2012. And
I was graduating, so as soon as I graduated, I left.
He left, so
that's how baseline
really
split up. No, it didn't work.
So you were mentioning.
No, there wasn't a good. It wasn't like we split up because maybe some arguments or whatever. And I was like, I went to school. He understood. He actually understood. I was like, I respect your decision. Then after that, he also concentrated on the school, graduated. Then. Yeah.
So when you were doing like you mentioned about the nation publications thing, did you also have the knowledge of like web designing, web development?
It was George, the same George. I mean, I don't know the stuff that started teaching both of us. In fact, he started out doing programming way before I ever did, and he didn't with that and doing IT, but I wasn't doing what he was doing.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, let's jump into that, like the education side, like because I know him as an accountant.
Yeah,
professionally, I know him.
I can't do accounts. What's the Java?
Bank reconciliation.
Accountant, he deals with that on a regular, on a daily basis.
I don't think I can do accounts, man.
Oh yeah?
No.
So before ACCA, you were also doing like uniqueness, like a different program.
Nah,
like the way he was doing IT. He was doing accounting.
It's just really.
So like, how did you get into?
Yeah, because the accounting thing was basically like, could he just? A lot of kids right now, right? They have a passion. They have to go to school because of the system, the way it's set up.
Yeah,
you have to be this. You have to
straight
be
up.
You have to be that. But then they also have talent. So I think I had SCC. I was like, okay, cool. This is what I can do if this thing doesn't work out.
Oh, okay.
My talent doesn't work out. So that's when I
like plan B.
Yeah, it was actually plan A. Plan B was the talent was plan B, but but I never started anything else apart from accounts, like school, below school. So all this stuff, music, video editing. When he mentioned programming. It was all
so
some of them self-taught, some of them like end up with people that are into that. Yeah. Even music, I never went to a music school or whatever.
Let's talk about money quickly. Money. Okay. I don't know if you guys have already discussed about the money that people are making music now. I am of the view that the model of music now is not sustainable, unless if you are Zeze, that you are gigging every week, right? The model that is there now in Malawi in terms of an artist is not sustainable because Kosoma will give you peanuts. My gigs, they're not all that regular that can pay you well. So you're waiting for a festival or something of that nature. Plan A, accounting, never worked. And plan B has been the other part. Do you think there's money in the music business now, or you have to diversify and become a business person, growing other portfolios alongside the music?
What do you think?
It's a lie to say that you're gonna be making music and relying on Kosoma, bro. That's too much pressure on Kosoma. Even worldwide, no one says that I make music and I just chow off royalties. I mean, like the reason why my artists stand behind me it's because they go on tours. So
endorsements.
But also the other thing is this concept of always waiting for other people to be in charge of your destiny, where you say you're waiting for festival. Now go out and do it on your own, bro. Do what KOK is doing. Do what Gwamba's doing. Put together a couple of guys because Kabanga agree with venue where my guy will bring the people you make money off the drinks. So you work as collaborators. You're taking it somewhere. But just relying on Kosoma, no, drama this is Denga Kosoma. I mean that's a lie. I don't think that would be the best way of putting it.
Yeah, I feel like also like speaking of like shows, right? Another issue that my artists I don't know maybe can because I used to be an artist, but I'm just saying it out there like as an idea, right? Like you see how these big artists, let's say Drake, J. Cole, they have their own festival. It's not like they show what they don't call it, but then having like maybe let's say like a Lego Stars, but like Gwamba Lego Stars. We have artists, Ellen Juji, whatever festival. Like you're bringing other artists, but then it's your festival.
It's your festival.
I've seen that with my guy Agubang. Zonke, Males.
Oh, they do that.
Ineni madanda ola kuti kunoko
started linking up.
Show yanga dimene ikumango kala memorial show. People are just waiting for people to die and then they'll be like,
memorial show. No, but I've seen movement in Garimeni from the Bangwe guys where Ube, the Zonke, Males, and all of them are bunching up together. Because at times you have to realize, I might not have the money to pay everyone here, but maybe all together we can work. I make money and split it. Yeah.
Mase P, ukumvela nyimbo rase. Ukambaza zonke, meozi. I think suna tituluke be.
I say P is more tapped into the Malawi music than me right now.
Oh.
You never know, I don't know who's hot.
Okay.
Who's like, yeah, for real. Like, he knows more.
I said, come on, what kind of music did you two grow up like with listening to?
Hip hop, man. They were the same.
Yeah, but sometimes you talk about weird music, man. I said, this guy listens to Shinehead. Shinehead is.
But I think because you're tapped into the music, it becomes mundane just listening to the same joint.
Yeah.
So you go out on like awakening or sort of like a spiritual journey to evoke something in you, like inspiration. So most times I don't listen to hip hop as well. The only album I listen to is Nipsey Hussle because inspiration.
So you're into what? Dancehall? Oh.
I listen to dancehall, but most of the times you find me listening to Colombian music.
Really? Dude, put me on. I say, which artist can you recommend from Colombia?
I listen to Lido, Pimienta. I listen to.
Is that like reggaeton or?
No. It's just soulful music, bro. I don't understand the language, but it speaks to you so.
Like that sounds like that thing. Yeah, Jenny, Narcos.
Yeah, but you listen to music that invokes some.
P is a deep dude, man. Like so I got was a philosopher. And
I listen to some Louis Armstrong. Like as a producer, like you listen to it on a stereo, bro. Like the trumpet is on one side, and you're like, that is crazy panning, bro. Like how brave is that?
I'm gonna know that as an artist, if you're an artist, right? Don't just, let's say you make Amapiano songs. Don't listen to just Amapiano.
Yeah, Amapiano. Yeah.
Listen to things that are, you can listen to reggae and you can tap something from the reggae and bring it. Even if you're a hip hop artist, right? Listen to something there was a time where I used to listen to jazz Wambidi. There was a time where I used to listen to reggae Wambidi. Then now I'm into, like, I think now I'm more on a mellow side. Like even hip hop, I listen to mellow beats.
Other dude was Zim that you introduced me to, like some DJ.
What? DJ night something.
Yeah, but the music was also amazing as well.
Yeah.
Fusion of different.
Listen to different music, not just whatever genre you do. Tap out to other stuff as well.
My guy, you deny about funa kukuma nagalika. I think that naganika kangati.
Yeah, several times.
Man,
years, right?
The funny thing is, P would text me like, Lelo, agura kunyamukama. Agura, my guy, tie niru dumenye show ijad.
Koma kuziwa jimene ngabangi. Uvalid.
Monday.
Ukamava udite.
Tikamalize.
Tikamalize show sawa. Because I think sina kaibo episode ya okuzambie. Guys anava kuzambie nesa na bwire.
It's a shame, bro. Sorry, bro. Sorry.
Come I say. Timalize. Tufuna top 5 tiambile ma producers ku Malawi. P undo zako. Sonyezo undo zako.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be tapped into the producers in this because I'm not actively involved as well. I listen to people, but it's
okay. As in now.
All time
producer.
All time. Yeah. All time. Okay.
Yeah, all time.
Number 1. Oh, you tell me number 5, eh?
Yamba number 5.
5 to my almost. Okay, there's like Pro P is really dope.
Yeah.
Slay, it's dope. Dope. Oh, hey, no, not in order, guys. It's not in order.
Okay.
We just mentioned 5.
Just 5.
So 3.
God's Fave. One of the best producers I've ever listened to. Yes, I've said Pro P.
Slay.
God's Fave. People sleep on Yesai. Yesai is actually
Yesai.
Yesai is a dope producer. And last one, let's see.
Sonyezo, but you're forgetting some.
You're forgetting.
Forgetting who?
No.
Mention him.
I know me, man.
ukatusa muchule ndeni nazoti 6 kenako 7
I'll put myself in it. I'm talking about other people.
Yeah.
Right? Shit. Yeah, what I did.
You have one slot.
I have one slot.
Yeah.
Yeah, tricky bitch is dope, huh? Tricky bitch is dope. He's been giving you hits since the mascot days.
Yeah.
They're not deaf.
Yeah.
all right
I said, those are the
Now,
my guys.
watch 6
Mess off.
Why, my guys are my
Be
guys.
like,
what's that
Oh, hey, dear devils.
No, but
This thing I gave a guy.
listen again
Oh, guys.
Daredevils, bro.
Daredevils. So Daredevils, but you can split it into 2.
No, I don't think Daredevils deserves to be on that list. Those guys are on the league.
Like, yeah, it's like, yeah.
but tamfesesa
You wouldn't even compare.
let's talk about the artist now.
Yeah.
He has his list.
No, and then everybody like
no amaona ngati kuti apa nopa
All time.
all time
all time. Oh.
I put Bro in.
yeah.
Desiree. Because I worked with him as well. Daredevils couldn't done it without them as well.
yeah
God's Fave.
Yeah.
Put him in, and I put Lemmy P.
Lemmy.
Rest in peace. Cause what he used to do on the
Yeah.
body stuff,
yeah,
was amazing. So I'll put those 5.
Wait. You're one in 5?
yeah man. asi amapanga za ndrama aro waona ulemene ochulira
Wachula changu then.
na ma rappers nanga all time ku Malawi kuno
I didn't say rappers. I put them more as musicians on my case. I was talking about 7, and I wished I would see more of that dude. I don't know where he's at.
Who?
7 or more.
7 or more
7
oh
Hey.
I was on the
Machine.
lookout for that guy.
Yeah, Machine, that's
It's
it.
gone quiet. Zonke, I'm a big fan of Zonke as well.
okay
K, I'll put him in there. Yo. I put Harry B in there because I used to love his vibe. Like I used to see a future in that dude. Then I'll put Fredo in there as well, just because of the impact that he's done. If you could go up to 6, I'll put Physics as well because he's churned out
Impact.
hits.
I think if he's on the rapper wa ku Malawi mina ni maba mambili kuposa
Yeah,
very nice
like that guy is
second one is
putting out stuff.
third eye
Yeah.
Oh, because
Yeah.
Third comes second.
third eye is second
Okay.
And why is
Oh.
I know there?
I said another big producer that we forgot to mention, probably D1. Like
D1 yeah
legendary as well.
Okay.
Do you
So
vibe with Feda?
I don't talk to dude, but D1 is like a brother as well. Like
I mean Theda.
sorry, what?
Do you vibe with Theda
In terms of what?
in terms of his music?
Not all of it. I won't lie, but yeah. I could have mentioned classic, for example. I mean, like, he's the future. He's also on a simmer as well. So.
yeah okay
You guys are talking about rappers only. Rappers only.
ine makonda ma rappers
That's why I'm happy.
iru yonde uchula
Rappers.
Mike
Oh, sorry. One, yeah, for me, like the top spot. It's I'll be biased, but K is like one of the best rappers that really push Malawian hip hop.
straight up.
that's true
Yeah, like he gave it a touch. So there's K. Third is dope. It's actually dope.
I haven't listened to a gang.
Third Eye is a dope rapper. Third Eye is a dope rapper. For me, it's like the thing between K and Third was more like the way we say with the West Side when they two bag. We said when they big. So it was had Third Eye. And we had
so na inafana wa BTs ndio gari
that was young K, like so yeah. Barry is a dope rapper as well.
Yeah.
Barry one.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Inside.
Yo, Inside.
Sight.
Inside, homegrown as a Joe. Dope rappers. Who else? Shit. I think 95 because homegrown as a Jew is like 1, 2. Yeah. So yeah, who else? Yeah, man. Third Eye, Bright One, Yankee, homegrown. Yeah, the last one's really tricky. Yeah. Hey guys, I can't think of anyone. I don't want to just mention a name without. Yeah.
I think at least I can do Sienna, Indiana. I mean, I'm a chula. That's why you guys are different.
If we were old guys, like I'm pretty sure one of my guys are mature, like the recent.
Mas wangondoaza for the maraba zenake. I mean, some man doaza sana kuchule. Anazifila.
Yeah.
Mwanazifila ma legend and chula. Ndio mwanango dula kukago. The kusinta background the podcast.
Yeah, for me, like the rappers that I've mentioned is like when I've heard something and. Something music that has pushed me. Oh yeah, this is really dope. Like the first time I heard Homegrown, I was like, oh, yeah. First time I heard K, I was like, whoa. First time I heard K was Kusumana actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so are you saying could it Sumnanveba Bari?
I like Spay. I like Spay.
Who's that?
No, P wouldn't know.
Oh,
But
you wouldn't know?
Nah, he wouldn't know.
Come on, village in a zonky and say, come on.
Yeah,
No,
but
Zonky like he had a whole new wave, bro. His storytelling and his brand was different.
Yeah, but also Spay.
I've never heard Zonky that much, huh?
Is it?
Yeah.
No, his storytelling
Is that dope? It's really dope.
What do you think about Quest?
Who?
Quest.
Oh, Quest. I heard like Quest. I was like, Quest, am I right?
Quest.
Yeah, Quest is dope, man. Quest is a hit maker, like I say.
Even the album though, the body of work was solid.
Yeah.
I mean, like he's one of those artists that I told Kazi, then they'll come back and hit.
You know, like
I'm disappointed with that Bari wasn't.
You know, I think like
I see it now, but I see it.
I mean, like Abale is like say what it's pretty new, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're pretty new, so it's like like what I'm talking about is like the border work.
I think when you say Abale is new, Abale will drop music on SoundCloud, Reverb. So maybe if you don't go there, if you go on Spotify,
I've only heard about Spay like maybe this year, last year.
He has been there during the Mate era.
Already.
Mate era.
Come on, like the real Spay. I mean,
No, but
it's between this year and last year.
You don't know Spay. I say, let me put you on.
I think I'm gonna fire on festival.
Yeah, this
yeah.
He's working with it. I know it's dirty.
Crazy G.
That's
dirty and Crazy G.
Dirty and Crazy G.
okay.
Oh, Crazy G, guys.
Yeah.
What's that? Ujana? I think
Oh, Crazy G. Crazy G has to be there.
Because it's Abale.
The Crazy G's like Strat has been like what Jay-Z said. He dumbed it down for the audience because Crazy G was
Crazy G is like the Kendrick Lamar of Malawi, guys.
Crazy G is on some
Straight.
Crazy G is dope.
Yeah, I think purposefully I don't go in
Huti muna mwake.
I'm going to tell no.
Sumo kuninvestesa. Okay, digila ni muninvest.
Yeah.
Kalele for ina.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to Gwamba as well. Gwamba is dope.
Yeah.
Mbuzi. Gwambuzi.
This other time you're working with Teddy. Are you still working with him?
No. I don't know. I think that blow. But yeah, I met Teddy when I don't say what's his song? Kawabi.
Oh yeah.
So it was making buzz, and I met Teddy through Kimpo Loka.
He was managing.
He was managing him, yeah. So it was like, but you can find
And you Teddy because of V2.
Yes, that
V2 production.
Yeah,
V2 I got.
V2.
Shout out to V2, man. That's another brother that I link up with.
Yeah. So worked with Teddy. Teddy was like, there was a time where I left in the studio, like, yo, dude. Do whatever you want to do, you know.
Left him there.
Yeah, so
Even
Taran as well, when I went to
I heard this other interview.
after Taba was cool. Like when I went to another one, like every time.
Yeah, they messed up the studio. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, but
last time from me.
yeah.
You guys, you came, you chill, but
Yeah.
obviously you have maybe something that, I don't know, it's coming up because I heard you're cooking. Is it a movie or I don't know what is happening with you? Or you're
Movies,
some production.
nah. Movies, nah.
What
I'll
is
never do a movie, guys.
No, I did. I said, I tell them. Yeah, it's true.
Yes, right?
Yeah.
A movie.
Yeah, remember you were telling me about it. Too bad.
That's what I'm very happy, guys. But no.
No, it's quite dope though. I've seen the trailers.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's quite
Cap.
realistic.
Cap. Now, right now, I've got music unreleased.
Are you selling?
Nah. It's a different sound. So it's like
I said,
it's the same way I had Tiga in my PC for 2 years before releasing it.
what? Really?
Yeah.
I said that was 2015. So that means you worked on it 2013.
Yeah. The time I was at school.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's true. Most of the time,
Bro.
Let's buy the music.
I'm gonna
I had
do
it
the
for 2
track and
years.
then you hear them like years later. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember I sent people Tiga. I sent.
I said, come on. Okay, another thing that Dwayne mentioned, Manoba. I say your project somewhere in Africa.
Yeah.
That's one of the dopest.
Thanks, man.
Even that was
like
years.
album, whatever
That was
project.
years as well.
Yeah. I started
No, I
working on.
had it maybe like a year and a half before.
Yeah,
I put it
I
out.
started working
I said,
on
your
somewhere in
album-
Africa in.
No. He was just sending me beats. I gave up.
I said you were in your zone just at that time.
Yeah, I started working on the project in 2016.
Makes sense.
So
Makes
when it
sense.
came out in 2018, the first beat that I made was actually somewhere in Africa. That was the first beat I made.
Okay. One thing I can say about that album is that how you were able to express yourself, like in terms of the sound, the concepts, like everything. Like you were like able to like bring out everything that you imagined.
Yeah, I wanted to change my image that time. I wanted to like be on the more of a DJ image, Kevin Harris, DJ Snake, whoever. But
So why is it not on Spotify?
because of samples. Yeah,
You use samples?
yeah. I used a lot of samples.
Oh, so you do.
So the samples are Malawian. Komano, they're archived by Amadi African. So if you put it on YouTube, it flags you because obviously I have to pay like a lot of money because most of the samples that I used were recorded by some white guy in maybe 1960.
Oh.
Yeah, might have like an archive because I was working on a project in Magazine UK. Then on the bus are the samples. Then I also some lecture guy, Chanko. So the guy gave me like a lot of samples.
Wow.
So like I have like every sound from Kasungu, Kuchanjan, like every district, with the different sounds for it.
Ah,
Come on, those sounds are like they're archived by Africa.
guys,
I mean,
as Malawians, I say,
So
wait.
you can't just put them out there.
I say,
unless you clear.
Wait, guys. Kwa mene muma kamudando somewhere in Africa, see my basic online, like mama streaming platforms.
But I think
guys, this is the time that we have to help out.
On YouTube though.
We have to work on it. Sonya has to clear the samples.
No,
I say it's all up to you.
I have options. I can upload the songs that don't have samples, which is the one I deal with Kim. No, it doesn't have a sample. Imagine it be a sample. Even the guy that said, if you listen to that song, a song called Fix. It was a Fix guy.
Fix.
Yeah, so the sample
the one you
in
do
Fix,
with Tony.
the sample in Fix, the guy is Amabanga shout Nanyole, whatever it is. It's like I love you, Nya, or whatever it is. So that's like we recorded that. But then the intro in the EP has a sample. No one doesn't have a sample. That was all original sounds.
Okay.
And it's only actually 3 songs from the EP that has samples. So I can upload the whole EP because of those 3 songs.
I mean, no.
Koma singafirike complete.
Because has Boom Boom has a sample.
Half bread is better than none.
It's not nasi au campus. You
So might as well just.
I think what you've said is something that really important for people even to realize, producers and whatever, that in the streaming game you need to, as much as possible, know what you're working with.
Yeah.
And one, we don't have a lot of budget. Some people are surprised when they hear Guti artists and like big ones. Like they have millions to spend on an album. They work on Gambia my sounds.
Yeah.
They work
Yeah.
Yes. So, and there's a lot of research team that is also working on the other hand. But here, everything, specifically my guys, online, parties. That's why we were talking before the recording to say, in Malawi, it would be difficult to say, and I'll be in the concert, like an Africa tour and say, Malawi. Because they want sound original. So we need to find a way to also invest in creating our sounds. It's just unfortunate that a white man is eating up our samples.
Because that was like, if you look at the samples that are used in, for example, like the Hans Boom song, the sample.
Well, I think you can't do it,
It's like 1960 years old.
I think you can't do it, you can't copyright forever. And how especially on like folk stuff. It might figure it expires and it goes into the public domain. So maybe look.
It has to.
Yeah.
Or maybe another research has to go there because there's a lot of conversation about open source right now.
Yeah.
I didn't somebody.
Oh, the other way is just
research.
The other way is just to upload it. I don't want to sue. I'm
So like, who owns the rights?
See, we are closing the show.
I wanted to know, would I say, who owns the rights to the songs? I mean,
which songs?
Like, you have to create the sample.
It's called African Archive. Something.
So it's not, they are not Malawians.
Oh, he's slow because of
Yeah. So
I wanted to put it like on Spotify and Chani. But yeah, once I did that, I got flagged. So yeah, I couldn't. I was like, I might as well just put it for free because I can't get sued. Because you never know.
You're not making money off it.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't make money off it. That's why it's on YouTube for people just to stream it. Yeah.
But just upload
I just upload a few songs, maybe the ones that doesn't have samples. Guys,
guys, I think good
look.
I think the one is it's one of the longest.
Is it
it's 2 hours to 5 minutes.
2 hours. Yeah.
Is it
Maybe just because we are two geniuses. What's that in the way? Okay. No.
After 5 years.
After 5 years, that's what is it? Komai, chikala sondina cause P what would eat and ourselves, eh?
Yeah, no, definitely come.
Yeah. We need to tell more about the Maji.
Episode in a
Muzati base.
Komai, it was nice having you guys on the show.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for the hospitality.
Yeah.
My uncle has always made my phone out. My uncle is soon be singing.
Yeah. What about the coffee?
So good. So good.
Komanso, ndi macheka pa phone. One you know saying you don't follow our.
Oh damn.
Bangani bomba.
Como assim? Muzali basalinki kagoje.
Ibe saudita tulusa inusumu kuzio kudia. Aya, muvange follow and my guys on na swadani.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
True.
Thanks, man.
Thanks for having us, guys.
Baseline. Nice.